Have you ever wondered about the mysterious world of mushrooms? These fascinating organisms pop up in forests, gardens, and sometimes even in our own backyards, especially after a good rain. They seem to appear from nowhere, like little umbrellas dotting the landscape. But there's so much more to them than meets the eye. Today, we're going to dive deep into the forest and explore the amazing, hidden life cycle of mushrooms, from a single, tiny spore to a sprawling underground network that supports the entire ecosystem. Let's begin our journey into their incredible world. So, what exactly are mushrooms? While they might look a bit like plants, they belong to a completely different kingdom, the fungi. Unlike plants, mushrooms don't have leaves, roots, or seeds. And most importantly, they don't need sunlight to create their own food through photosynthesis. Instead, they get their energy from other sources. The part we see above ground, the familiar cap and stem, is actually just the fruiting body of a much larger organism. Think of it like an apple on a tree. The real body of the fungus, called mycelium, is a vast, thread-like network that lives underground or within decaying wood. This hidden network is the true engine of the fungus, constantly working and growing. Mushrooms play a crucial role in nature as the planet's great decomposers. They are expert recyclers, breaking down dead organic matter like fallen leaves, dead plants, and old tree stumps. As they feed, they release essential nutrients back into the soil. This process is vital for the health of the forest. Without fungi, forests would be buried under layers of dead material, and the soil would quickly become depleted of the nutrients that new plants need to grow. So, in a way, mushrooms are the foundation of forest life, ensuring that the cycle of life, death, and rebirth continues. They are the unsung heroes working silently beneath our feet. The life of a mushroom begins with something incredibly small, a spore. These are microscopic particles, almost like dust, that are released from the gills underneath a mature mushroom's cap. A single mushroom can release billions of spores, which are then carried away by the wind, water, or even on the fur of passing animals. When a spore lands in a suitable place with the right conditions like moisture and a food source, it germinates. It sends out a tiny thread called a hypha. When this hypha meets another compatible hypha from a different spore, they fuse together and begin to form the mycelium. This underground network can grow for months or even years, spreading far and wide. When the conditions are just right, usually after rainfall when there's plenty of moisture, the mycelium is ready to reproduce. It gathers its energy and begins to form a tiny pinhead, which is the very beginning of a mushroom. This pinhead pushes its way up through the soil or wood. Fueled by water and nutrients absorbed by the mycelium, it expands rapidly. In just a matter of hours or days, this tiny knot develops into a fully formed mushroom with a stem and cap. This rapid growth is why mushrooms seem to appear so suddenly. Once mature, it will release its own spores, and the cycle begins all over again. The world of mushrooms is incredibly diverse, with thousands upon thousands of different species. They come in an astonishing array of shapes, sizes, and colors. You can find mushrooms that look like delicate corals, strange-looking birds' nests, or even tiny glowing lanterns. Some, like the classic fly agaric with its red cap and white spots, look like they've come straight out of a fairy tale. Others are more subtle, blending in perfectly with the forest floor. There are mushrooms that are as small as a pinhead, and others that can grow to be enormous. Some species are even bioluminescent, meaning they can produce their own light and glow in the dark, creating a magical spectacle in the forest at night. This incredible variety is a testament to the adaptability and success of the fungi kingdom. Among this vast diversity, mushrooms are often categorized by their relationship with humans. Are they edible or are they poisonous? Edible mushrooms like shiitake, portobello, and chanterelles are celebrated in cuisines all over the world. They are not only delicious but also packed with nutrients, vitamins, and minerals, making them a healthy addition to our diets. They can be grilled, sautéed, added to soups, or even enjoyed raw in some cases. However, for every tasty mushroom, there might be a look-alike that is highly toxic. Poisonous mushrooms can cause severe illness or even worse if ingested. Species like the death cap or destroying angel are notoriously dangerous, and it takes an expert to tell them apart from their safe cousins. This brings us to a very important rule. Never eat a wild mushroom unless you are 100% certain of its identification. It is crucial to be absolutely sure. Many poisonous mushrooms have features that mimic edible ones, and a simple mistake can have serious consequences. If you are interested in foraging, it's best to learn from an experienced mycologist or a trusted local guide. Using a field guidebook or an app can be helpful, but they should never be your only source of identification. When in doubt, always leave it out. Admire its beauty, take a photo, but leave the mushroom where it is. Safety should always be the top priority when interacting with the wild world of fungi. Beyond their roles as decomposers and a food source, mushrooms are vital partners for living plants. Many types of fungi form a symbiotic relationship with the roots of trees and other plants. This is called a mycorrhizal network. In this partnership, the fungus extends its mycelium far into the soil, much farther than the plant's roots could reach on their own. The fungus absorbs water and crucial nutrients, like phosphorus and nitrogen, and shares them with the plant. In return, the plant provides the fungus with sugars that it produces through photosynthesis. This network essentially connects the entire forest, allowing trees to share resources and even communicate with each other, warning neighbors of insect attacks. It's a subterranean superhighway of information and nutrients. Mushrooms are also making their mark in the world of medicine. For centuries, various cultures have used mushrooms for their healing properties. Today, modern science is confirming what traditional medicine has known for a long time. For example, penicillin, one of the most important antibiotics ever discovered, was derived from a type of mold, which is a fungus. Other mushrooms, like the reishi and turkey tail, are being studied for their potential to boost the immune system and support overall health. Researchers are constantly exploring the vast fungal kingdom for new compounds that could lead to new medicines and treatments for a wide range of conditions. The potential is immense, and we are only just beginning to unlock the medicinal secrets held within these remarkable organisms. So the next time you take a walk in the woods and see a mushroom pushing its way through the fallen leaves, take a moment to appreciate it. Remember that what you're seeing is just a small part of a much larger, hidden story. Beneath your feet lies a sprawling, intelligent network that is recycling nutrients, supporting plant life, and keeping the entire forest ecosystem healthy and vibrant. Mushrooms are more than just strange growths on the forest floor. They are essential, powerful, and deeply connected to the web of life. They are a reminder of the complex and beautiful mysteries that nature holds. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the amazing life of mushrooms. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures into the natural world.